everybody to Subnautica Below Zero. I am your host, Admiral Tintin. And as always, I'm on the move. So we're here in the dark deeps of... I can't remember the name of those tenderly things, but anyway, we're about... Oh, geez, 500 or so meters from the main pod, and we're looking for the other alien signal. So I've actually come to it and discovered it. It's minus, well, it's about 1 Celsius outside, the temperature of the water. We've got about 35% power in the Cyclops, that I prefer to call it a Cyclops. But anyway, it's not our Cyclops, obviously. We're in the prawn suit that we did build when we got back. I did manage to make it, and I've got a couple of jetpacks or augments on it already. The prawn suit jump jet, which we got from the mines, and the prawn suit modular storage I built. Other than that, we still don't have the mining armor or anything like that because we're still short on diamond. I did manage to build the penguin. Oh, right there. The spy penguin and the penguin remote, pengling, from our previous journeys into the Arctic area. So anyway, I thought I'd keep you informed and up to date as to what's going on. I haven't really done a whole lot yet. I'm still building my house, so, well, still trying to decide on a spot. But I figured I'd go looking for diamonds, and this is what I discovered. So we obviously can't get in here with the prawn suits. We're gonna back it up again, go back here with it, and exit. So you guys get to enjoy this one. Don't think I can scan that, no.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh, of course, and I have a little bit.
Vital signs stabilizing.
It seems to be the bane of my existence right now is fluid intake and food. My character's always on sprint mode. If I need to put a cube on that, I'm buggered. I'm gonna have to go back for it. I'll be lucky if I find this place again. I have to put a cube on it. Or is this the same one? No, because this is the alien distress call Origin. So I probably have to put a cube on that stupid... Oh, man. Well, if that's the case, then I'll just cut you in when I go back and come back here. I don't have a power cube to put on there. This really feels like the same one from before. It really does. Ow. That'll teach me. Okay, well, I'm gonna go get a power cube, and then I will chime you back in when I get it. Sorry for the delay. Okay, so we're back. Now we have the cube with us. Yep, we do, right there. We're gonna see if that was the issue. And we made sure we had some food and water. I got a little bit of water with me just in case. And we'll see if putting the cube in this little box is what we need to do. I can't move it. I can't charge. So I guess not. So not really sure what to do about that. I figured maybe this was the same one we'd been to, but I don't recall it being the same one that we've been to from before. Maybe it was. I thought this was it here. So what we're going to do is take the eyes off of this one, and we're going to make it blue. Bet it's done. So we're going to try and go to one of these other ones here, or this alien distress call one right here. And I guess try that one. So that's that way. Oh, that is interesting. Yeah, that's the one we're at. They're both the same? Can't be. Why? Yeah. Oh my goodness, it doubled it? What the heck? Okay. Gonna mark them both as blue because I really don't know what else to say about it. So, my apologies. Very sorry. I guess I'll continue on when I find something new. Okay, so I had to go back in there. I was just, something didn't seem right. So even though I have it as blue now, I'm going to turn it back to orange. I went back in there because instinct, you know, my guts were telling me, go back in there, scan the debris. So here we are. Okay, contaminant cubes. Lossless. Sorry, I buggered that last part, but yeah, there you go. Okay, so I guess that's it. That's all there was. For some reason, I just felt like I had to go back and scan it. Glad I did. Not sure what possessed me to want to do that, but my guts were telling me to do so. So we're done. All right, nothing else to scan. I guess it's done. Okay, so affirmative now that the stress call. There's no more. It is final, done, finalized, finished. We will block it out and call it finished. Alright. So there you have it. We're done that. And I'll move on to the next thing. Might as well follow me along while I do this artifact. We're at 10% power, so we're in somewhere safe right now. Let's go ahead and pull the batteries and get some fresh ones in there. Fresher. Not perfectly fresh, but we'll see which one's low. 10%. Let's put a good bat in there. That one's 10%. We'll get a bat in there. Put the other bats away. There we go, 100%. Now we know we have emergency 10% power if we need it to get home. If we're gonna be getting back on one broken leg, so to speak. So we're gonna go to that artifact. By the way, this area has been the most productive and most valuable area for me anyway so far, for resources, for pretty much anything I needed, especially early game stuff. And it's actually given me a lot of fragments, so I do like this area a fair bit. See, unfortunately that's going to be all whatever. It's full. Our bag is full. See, lead. The other one was silver we let roll down the mountainside. We want to get to that one. So we're going to head there now. It's funny, in the prawn suit I don't let things bother me too much.
Seek fluid intake.
Of course.
Vital signs stabilizing.
So it's underneath us. Which means what? It's how far down is that? 134 meters. So that'll put us at about 200 meters south. Well, below. Now we're into the vines. Another very productive area, by the way. Silver. Oh, would you look at that? Oh. Our little AI friend that's in our brain doesn't say anything.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Well, thank you, good ship. And we literally cannot do anything in here. Well, why? That seems very peculiar. Let's check it one more time, shall we? It's not doing anything, it's not saying anything. Can't scan anything. Nothing else around here except for that light source. What is this, gold? Yep. Yeehaw, got lots of that already. So, not in here. Must be another hole somewhere. We need to get to... Not that one. We need to get to that one. I think that's the one. Yeah, let's change the color. We want to get to the one that's closest to us here, so... I thought that might have been it. No. 7. What's that one there, isn't it? Yeah, so we've actually moved further away from it than we were anticipating. 922 meters. Yeah. moved away from it somehow. I thought we moved closer to it, but I guess we didn't. It's going to be another hole going to nowhere. We were trying to get to... No. I thought it was that one, but... Yeah, I thought it was this one here. Q59. Well, why would I go that way? Oh, it must be gone off our radar now. Maybe it is. Maybe we found the artifact and it was a dud. PK8. That'll be deep. That's probably a good 450, 500 meters down. We'll never get to that one. That one's reachable. It's a bit of a ways off though. That one there. Let's go for Q59. Those guys are just more annoyance than anything. They don't bother me in the prawn suit, really. You can hit them a couple times and they die. Why is that one so deep? Oh boy. I'm already not liking that.
This artifact could provide useful information.
Oh,
Processing. I can visualize a location where we may find an important component for my body. The image is hazy, but I am sure it is correct. A stark surface landscape, dangerously cold. Curved spires stretch to the sky.
Oh, wonderful. That sounds so inviting. Mineral distillery. Oh, you may want to hear this.
I finished the reactor checks. We dumped a ton of runoff, and we don't need the rods melting down. Then I helped with the scavenging, chopped some veggies with the cooks, and tried to help Diana, but she sent me down to engineering with Stefanos. I've been working with him the last few days. Stefanos. How to describe Stefanos? He's by far the most thorough engineer I've worked with, and no ego. He never leaves a job undone, no matter how late it is. I've never seen him awake before 11, and he always greets me by saying, Kalimera, Yasmin, in the sleepiest role. Not a morning person, that one. He listens with the slightest smile on his face, and twirls this stray curl by his ear. He asks a billion questions, but I don't mind. He surprised me today. There's an empty room on the bridge, just a spot of negative space in the ship. He set a picnic there and said I need to relax. He even called me a busybody. There were these crazy glowing fungus things he found to set the ambiance. The most exciting part though, drum roll, he can jailbreak fabricators. He made a small batch of traditional Grecian dishes. But the craziest part, he managed to make a suitable falafel for me. I never thought I'd see a good falafel in deep space. Alhamdulillah. A quiet genius, that one. This planet may be a cold mistress, but maybe it isn't so bad.
A falafel. Okay, so the one we're trying to get to is there.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Yeah. Oh, what the hell happened there? Oh my goodness. What the hell happened there?
Vital signs stabilizing.
Oh my goodness, that was a complete and utter frickin' disaster. Lucky I didn't die. They got a nasty bite. Look at that stuff growing on the side of that. Isn't that cool? You dead now, B.A. Thick wax. Should have thought about what you were attacking before you attacked it, you giant mouthpiece. Well, if that doesn't say volcanic, I don't know what does. Oh, and I'm gonna guess it's down below that, isn't it? I'm gonna fathom a guess and say I'm gonna have to go down there. Yeah, okay. Let's see if we can get a view on that thermal vent. There it is. Oh, that's gonna be rough. It wasn't as bad as I thought. Laughing all the way to nowhere. Okay, so how do we get... let's see if I can scan that real quick. Wow, those are some major thermals. No, can't scan that. Can I scan the vent? No. How about the wax structures? No, nothing to scan. Nothing to scan.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, I came from in there. Oh, what's that? Well, that was probably a safer way in here. Okay, well, what we're trying to get to is right there. It's 264 meters down. That puts us about 300, 350, somewhere in there. Just got to figure out how we're going to get down this way. Wow. Some strong thermal. Okay. Still down that way. Which one is that? That's the Q59. So let's go ahead and turn off all the others. So we just keep keep tabs on the Q-59. Wow, this is major thermal activity. Wow, wow, wow. Volcanic vents
Seek
everywhere.
fluid intake.
You know what? I'm tired of you and your fluid intake. I've got emergency fluid intake. That's what I'm on right now. Son of a gun. Okay, where are we at? Over there. Wowzers. Still deeper yet. This is insanity, man. Very deep. 235 meters. What is that? I can't get in here. $280, $286, $300, $308. Is this what I think it is? Is this that mine? It is. This is that mine. Well, that's a heck of a way to get in here. Through all those thermal vents. Yeah, this is the same one. This was that, we've already scanned this. This is the mine. That we went into and we were like freaking out for oxygen and stuff. Yeah, this is it. At least I got some diamond in here. We like diamond. But this is the mine. Well, another egg. We'll take that. We don't know what it does, but we'll take it.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
No, I will not. Till I absolutely have to. I will not touch my fluid, so leave me alone. Okay, we're gonna go back into our prawn suit. Man, cool. We're in the mine again. That's a hell of a way to get in here, though. What do we got in the back storage? Can we get rid of some of this stuff? Lots of gold. We'll drop the lead. Take that out. Throw that away. Salt. We'll take that. Throw it away. So let's go with dispose of.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay, there. We're on emergency water now. We need to evacuate pretty soon. Not after rubies or anything. I would like the diamond, but okay, we're not going back up through that thermal vent. There's no way. That takes too long and I don't have enough water to do it. Is that more diamond? Controlled ceiling picking, yeah. Yeah, we don't have the drill. That's going to be interesting getting out of here. Oh, inventory's full. Okay. Mine isn't. We'll take that diamond every day of the week. It's one of the few places I've actually found diamond, and I'll take every little bit of it. Okay, up we go. And out. Alright, let's get home. Let's see if we can fit through this door. Nope. Yep, we can. With ease. Nice, nice. We're out of here. Ladies and jerks. Boys and gents. What is this? Nothing. Can I break that open? No. Silver. We don't need silver right now. Okay, we need to get out of here. Oh, look at that. It's well lit just for us. Isn't that nice? Look at the diamond in there. Oh, that diamond is awesome. Very deadly. Oh, that's super deadly. Okay. I didn't want to get too close. I don't want to cook. Inventory full, really. Okay. See if we can stick back in the prawn suit. Nope. Nope, nope, and nope, nope, nope. We'll take that though. Shoot. What can we dump from this? Nothing really. What if I throw away this fish? Oh, I didn't want to throw away the snack bar. Give me that. Throw the fish away. We'll take the med kit out. We'll use the med kit at some point. What happened to it? Just get chucked out? I didn't say drop it. Did it get chucked out? Yeah, it got chucked out. Where'd it go? What the heck? I didn't use it. Oh, it did use it on me. Oh, fark. That's no good. That sucks. Okay, well, that's
Warning.
utter
30 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah. Shush, I'm busy. What else can we take out of here? Sulfur is easy to get, but so is the copper, so let's get rid of the copper. Drop that for now. We want the diamond.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, go grab the rest of the diamond. Woohoo! I got too brave. Nice, we'll take it. Is this diamond? Yep. Well, we know where to get diamond. Lots and lots and lots of it. Okay, I know where the diamond farm. Let's get home before we die of thirst, shall we? You die, mouthpiece.
Calorie intake recommended.
Yeah. Okay. We're good now, aren't we? This must be a bunch of gold here. It is. So this is actually a really good spot for high resource minerals such as diamond and gold. Dev, look at it all. We're gonna have to remember that this place is the stuff for diamond and gold for sure. Gonna have to come here with the drill arm on the prawn suit. That would be even better. Well worth the effort to come here. Unfortunately, that also means that that artifact was one we've already discovered, so I should have taken it off of the eyeball list. My apologies, everybody. I actually like this zone. I'm thinking we're gonna build over in here. Somewhere nice. Because I do like the scenery. It's very nice. And it's not too far from the surface, so we don't have to build like a giant tube going up to see the sky at night or during the day. And we can build our land vehicles up there and stuff. And we're pretty close to everything, I guess. For some reason, I'd rather build in the water than on land. I do like the land, but I do like the water. Maybe I can find a happy medium. Somewhere. Okay, we are here. That's beautiful, beautiful. Alright, I will pick this back up again here shortly when I've kind of got something. We're going to go on another journey, so I'll be right back. Alright, sorry all. As soon as I entered the pod, this came up.
How do humans cope with the loss of memories?
Like forgetting someone's birthday? I don't know, it just happens.
When you die, some quantity of knowledge is lost forever to the next generation. Isn't that...
I'm warning you, if you call humanity inefficient one more time, I will swim us both into the mouth of a leviathan.
Is that sarcasm? I am still having trouble differentiating.
How inefficient?
Efficiency aside, does the loss of knowledge not create complications?
Well, on a personal level, losing someone can be traumatic. But it's harder to process the idea of generational knowledge. Humans aren't networked, so we can't even be aware of what we're losing moment by moment. We try to learn from history. Maybe it's not ideal, but it's what we have.
What happens when you no longer have the memories of others to combine with your own?
You make your own memories and interpretations. You have to experience life as an autonomous being. Discover yourself.
That idea is foreign to me.
Yeah, so are lots of things. It's an idea. Alright, so we don't need that right now. What we do need, we are trying to make the upgrade for the prawn suit, which is the drill arm. We've already got the depth, the MK1. No, sorry, we don't, because we need the synthetic fibers. So that one was, I think, craftable? No. So we need to learn synthetic fibers before we can make the upgrade to the prawn suit for the MK1. However, we are going to make the drill arm, and then for the sea truck, we're gonna. I think I've already made this. Yes, I'm sorry. I've already made this, the MK1 for the sea truck, the plastic, because what was holding us up on the last episode was the lithium, and I did manage to find some lithium, so it was craftable, and I did manage to craft it. So now we're just going to go ahead and make the prawn suit drill arm right after I acquire some water. As you can see, we're empty. And yes, because I still have no base built, that requires more of these bladderfish. Oh, how we love bladderfish. Oh, how they are our friends. We have become dependent upon a fish. Isn't that ridiculous? All the water in this ocean, and you're telling me we can't go in. Well, I should stop yapping about that, because technically, oh, and these peepers are good for you. It's just for some reason mine was kind of expiring, which is why it was terrible for me to eat. They're good. They do give you some H2. But
Seek fluid intake immediately.
see, there it is. Seek fluid intake immediately. No, I wouldn't want to like take a gulp of salt water or nothing. Or I don't know, find a way to refine the salt water. Of course, there is a way, I'm sure. I'm just being stupid because I haven't built a base, so there you have it. That's my own ridiculousness and being dependent upon
Vital signs
fish
stabilizing.
for food and water. That is my fault and my doing. If I'd learned to build a base already, I wouldn't be dependent upon this, and it would not be a problem. I'd probably have more water coming on my yin-yang to support my thirstiness than having to worry about it, essentially. So let that be a note to yourself when you get into this game, and I'm sure you've already played it dozens of times, as many others have already done so. Don't live out of your pod. Build a base, even if it's a generic basic one that you're going to move later on to somewhere else. Build a base. Get something established. It'll make your life so much easier and so less stressful. For me, however, I'm a sucker for punishment. So, I'm going to go ahead and be punished for a while longer. Here you go. Cooked Arctic Peeper gives H2O plus 5 and 32 food. Just so that you're aware. It does expire, and as it gets older, it starts to degrade and therefore costs you water table, etc. So don't eat expiring fish. Just a note. Okay, so now we are trying to make the prawn suit arm. We needed lithium, and I believe I have some lithium in storage somewhere. Oh no, there it is. I mean, we have lithium. Not much, but we have it. Okay, what else are we missing? So we need titanium. Well, that's in no short supply. It might be now, though. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? We need 4, so we need to put something in there. And we'll make sure with 5. I think it's 4, but we'll just make sure. Alright. Let's go ahead and make it. Here we go. It was 5. Good thing I grabbed 5. Nice. Now we have it. The prawn suit drill arm. Yahoo! An upgrade. There we go. Loving it. Now it's got a drill arm. Now we can actually really do some good stuff. Nice. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. We need to get this stuff put away somewhere. So I guess I will tune us in again when I've either constructed or am constructing our base, because there's no sense in me continuously living out of a box or multiple boxes, or what I'm doing now is insanity. So don't do this, okay? It's really, it drives you nuts when you start making all these boxes and start storing it and everything else. Like, yeah, sure, I could do an episode where I literally finish the game living out of a pod, but that's not what this is supposed to be about. So I'll cut us back in when I've discovered a location of which to build, and then we'll go from there, as in me constructing and building it. So no more fooling around. Let me go look around. Okay, well, I know we're not building base at the moment, but I figured you wanted to see what I'm doing. I'm just kind of exploring a little bit around this big island. I want to see if there's anything here that maybe I could build off of, like a shelf or something. That looks nice and flat. I wanted to see if there was a spot maybe that a person could build something, and just kind of, you know, be close to everything, but at the same time have some excitement and enjoyment of the deep. Now I know there's the volcanoes or volcanic area fairly close, so this might be a possible spot, like lots of that. I don't know if I want to be looking out the window and seeing that, mind you, but you know, hey, whatever. So we're just kind of looking at the big island. Maybe we'll go out past this a little bit here soon. Yeah. I don't know, I kind of came at it at a wrong angle, but we'll have a look nonetheless. We'll see what's around here. There's the purple geysers. Like, that could be pretty to look at and see. You know, building in there would be kind of neat to see that kind of going on. And then there's geothermal all over the place, right? So, and that's not a bad little island piece to build off of. If I want to build, like, you know, on an island, I would have land right here, and I could build off of that and have my base kind of overlooking this and being underwater, and have myself close to thermal. So that'd be nice. And I don't mind that view. It's kind of a nice view. It's a little different. It's unusual. It's not the same as everybody else would go with. And there's plenty of places to park things. If I want to park something like in here, that would be okay. So just an idea, just wrapping my mind around it a little bit. Just checking things out. You never know. I think I've been this way already. Lots of those fish. Yeah, I don't know. I've been here already, so let's go this way. That's something not so friendly over there, hey? Let's try and go deep. Oh, it's those annoying little Turks. A nice deep shelf here. That could be an interesting view. Oh, there's something new. I haven't seen that before. Or that. Well, yeah, I think I've seen that before. Scared the living jolly jumpers out of me. Look at that. That's like a Leviathan. Okay. That could be an interesting thing to see out a window all the time. Like a big fish. Yeah, it's like a leviathan. It's coming right at me, isn't it? I want to see if I can scan this tree. Good. Look at it. That, you know, that's kind of cool. Oh, that's not cool. How it opened up its mouth like that. Let's go a little deeper, see if we can avoid it. This is pretty. I like this area. This is pretty. Purples. Oh, what is that? What is that?
The vent garden harvests geothermal energy to nurture the life that grows within.
Oh, cool.
Warning, maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Okay, okay, okay. I get it. We're going up. Going up. Can we get through here? No. Oh my goodness, they're all over the place. This is fucking cool, but it's fucking scary. Pardon my language. Can I get in here? Oh, no way. Wow, that is wild. Oh, let's see if we can harvest some plants or something. Nice. Wicked. Oh, these are so cool. Holy cow, it's scanning the entire structure. Wow. Look at the size of that. I'm totally safe in here, except for the fact that I can't breathe for very long. Absolutely crazy. Oh, I love it. Oh, this so makes me want to build a base over here. Can't harvest any of that. Alright, let's put the sea skidder in here. That is cool. Oh, this is so wild. Okay, we gotta get back to our vehicle. Oh! Okay, that scared the living Jesus out of
30
me.
seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay, let's get out of here. I'm freaking out, man. I'm losing my crap right now.
Seek fluid intake.
I thought he was eating me. I really thought he was eating me. What is this thing? Oh yeah, let's run into I'm gonna scan it. This is super risky, super stupid, but nice. Scanned it fast. Alright, we're out of here. This is cool. I like this place. Other than that big creature like a leviathan's giving me the willies right now, because I don't know anything about it, and I don't know if it turns quickly or not. I'm too scared to check. But it's close to the thermal vents and everything. Man, that is... Oh. Oh, wow. Is this where I... Oh, no way. It's where I dropped the beacon. Wow. Okay, that was closer than I thought. Is he chasing me? No. Oh. I like this place. I do. That purple glow in the water, those big, man, that would be cool to look out that. Of course, it's getting dark out, can't see nothing now, but nonetheless, very, very interested in that spot. That's really neat. I do like the vines, though. I don't know if he's following me or not. That's my problem. I do like this blue glow. It's fairly safe area. You know, for an underwater area, this is, I think for some reason, this is still my favorite. But I do like that other area. Man, that is pretty. Although that big creature swimming around is not so pretty, but it would be cool to look out the window and see it. That would be cool. Till it's glitched through your glass and eats you, right? That's what I'm thinking. Okay, we gotta get some water in us. I don't know if I have any water here. Probably not. I think I've used up all my emergency rations. So, oh, once again, the bane of our existence. Thank you.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Alright, see, this is no longer good. It's going to consume a lot of water on us if we eat that, so we'll just chuck it away. Goodbye. Alright, so I appreciate you all for hanging out with me. I appreciate all the likes and follows and shares you have done. I thank you very much as a subscriber. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. It really helps me out a lot, and always watch these videos for as long as you can possibly stand it, I guess. And thank you once again for being here. And if you enjoyed the show, please leave a comment below, and we'll see you.